Imagine if a 2,000-year-old guidebook could offer insights for living a happier, more balanced, and purposeful life. It might seem improbable, but that's exactly what Aristotle, a renowned philosopher from ancient Greece, has done with his timeless ideas. Today, we're exploring Aristotle's philosophy, uncovering lessons that are as relevant now as they were centuries ago. Number 1. Reality and the art of observation. Aristotle's philosophical journey began with a foundational question. What is reality, and how can we truly understand it? Breaking from his teacher Plato, who believed in a separate realm of ideal forms, Aristotle argued that truth is found here in the physical world. To understand life, he believed, we must closely observe and engage with what's around us. In our own lives, this means learning to be fully present, seeing things as they genuinely are, rather than as we wish they were. When was the last time you truly observed your surroundings, free of judgment or expectation? Aristotle's guidance is simple but powerful. Focus on the here and now. By observing and appreciating the details of our world, we open ourselves to wisdom. Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. Aristotle. Number 2. The four causes, discovering purpose and meaning. Aristotle viewed purpose as intrinsic to everything in nature. He proposed the concept of the four causes to help explain why things exist and how they function. According to him, everything has material cause, what it's made from; formal cause, its form or structure; efficient cause, the force or process that created it; final cause, its ultimate purpose or why. Consider your own life through this lens. Why do you do what you do? Applying Aristotle's four causes can help you uncover deeper motivations. Ask yourself, what brings meaning to my life? What energizes me to keep going? Having a sense of purpose provides direction and a clear understanding of why we're here and what we aim to achieve. Where your talents and the needs of the world cross, there lies your vocation. Aristotle. Number 3. Virtue and the golden mean. The path to lasting happiness. For Aristotle, true happiness, what he called eudaimonia, wasn't about chasing fleeting pleasures or accumulating wealth. Instead, he believed happiness comes from living a life of virtue, a life where you aim to be your best self. But here's where it gets interesting. Aristotle didn't think that virtue was an extreme. Rather, it's about finding balance. He called this balance the golden mean, which lies between two extremes, one of excess and one of deficiency. Let's break this down with an example. Courage. Aristotle didn't see courage as being completely fearless or reckless. He didn't think it meant charging into danger without thinking. That's where you fall into the extreme of rashness. On the other hand, courage also isn't about being so afraid that you freeze up and avoid action. That's cowardice. True courage, according to Aristotle, lies between these extremes. It's about responding appropriately in the face of fear, knowing when to act and when to hold back. Think about other virtues in the same way. Generosity. It's not about giving away everything you have and leaving yourself with nothing. That would be an extreme of excess. But it's also not about hoarding everything and refusing to help others, which would be a deficiency. The balanced, virtuous approach lies somewhere in between. Giving what you can, when you can, with consideration for both your needs and others. In everyday life, the golden mean is a guide to finding moderation. It challenges us to step back from the extremes and look for that middle ground, where wisdom lives. Whether it's in our work, our relationships, or our personal habits, we can ask ourselves, am I being too extreme here? Am I holding back when I should be more open? By finding that balance, we're able to make better decisions and live with more peace of mind. So, next time you're faced with a situation, whether it's a conflict, a decision, or a challenge, remember Aristotle's golden mean. Ask yourself, what would a balanced response look like? How can I avoid overreacting or underreacting? This question can change the way you approach difficult moments, leading to better choices, better relationships, and ultimately, a more fulfilling life. Virtue consists in observing the mean, and the mean is a balance between two extremes, one of excess and the other of deficiency. Aristotle. Number 4. Humans as social beings. The power of community. Aristotle famously described humans as political animals, meaning we're naturally social and thrive in communities. He believed that we can't fully flourish in isolation. To grow and find purpose, we need the support and accountability of others. Today, being part of a community can mean close relationships, teams, or groups we connect with, whether in person or online. A supportive community doesn't just help us feel less alone. It encourages us to be our best selves and reminds us that we're part of something greater. When we invest in others and give back, we not only build up those around us, but also grow ourselves. Ask yourself, what relationships and communities help you thrive? How can you contribute to them? Aristotle's wisdom shows that personal growth and fulfillment often begin with the connections we build. Number 5. The power of logic and reason. Making better decisions. Aristotle made a groundbreaking contribution with his system of logic, laying the foundation for rational thought. He introduced the syllogism, a structured way to move from two premises to a logical conclusion. Through this, he taught the importance of clear thinking as a guide in life. In practical terms, Aristotle's logic encourages us to slow down before making decisions. Rather than reacting impulsively, take a moment to reason through the situation. Ask yourself, what's really happening here? What outcome do I want? By using logic, you're more likely to make choices that align with your values and lead to wiser, more intentional actions. It is the mark of an educated mind to be able to entertain a thought without accepting it. Aristotle. Number 6. Embracing wonder and curiosity. Aristotle was endlessly fascinated by the world around him. He studied plants, animals, and even human anatomy, driven by a deep curiosity about life's mysteries. To him, science and observation were paths to appreciating the complexity of existence. In our own lives, embracing curiosity helps us grow and find meaning. So, take a page from Aristotle's book. Explore things you don't yet understand. Whether it's learning a new skill, diving into a topic, or understanding someone's perspective, curiosity keeps life exciting and filled with purpose. All men by nature desire to know. Conclusion: living the Aristotelian way. Aristotle's philosophy is more than just theory. It's a practical guide for a fulfilled life. By observing the world, finding balance, building connections, using reason, and staying curious, we can create lives filled with purpose and joy. Although Aristotle lived centuries ago, his wisdom is timeless. Start with small steps, observe more, ask questions, balance your choices, and nurture your connections. As he reminds us, happiness is the meaning and purpose of life, the whole aim and end of human existence. Let's strive to live thoughtfully, with curiosity and purpose, as we become our best selves. Thank you for watching. I hope these insights from Aristotle inspire you to find meaning in life's small, mindful actions. Don't forget to subscribe for more insights on how philosophy can enrich our everyday lives.